A lot of people are talking about the new cybersecurity bill. Bro, I just read the bill, and majority are happy because they think they are not scammers and the bill is all about scamming. If you have this mentality, then you better delete it now. If this bill become law, it will be very dangerous, to be honest, because all powers are going to be given to one person. And this time, the power that the person will get is even higher than that of the president and the power of the chief justice. Because these people have the power to freeze your account, take your asset without any warrant, go through the content in your phone without any warrant. If you read it very well, you can see that they can even arrest you and, if possible, put you in jail. Now, the most funny part is that after all this stress, freezing your account for 1 week, arresting you, and there's whole lot of stress, if you are not guilty, they said they are not going to compensate you. Your time has been wasted for free. There's nothing like compensation, which is very bad because you are going to freeze someone's account. Maybe that's the only account the person depends on. You have taken off his belongings for investigation. You have even arrest the person, and even if possible, you can jail the person. Now, upon all this stress, if the person is not guilty, the person is coming back home with nothing, which I think is very bad. So, in fact, when they are making some adjustment, they should check that place very well. Now, if you think this bill is for scammers only, then in fact, you are joking. He said if you post something online and they find out that the thing is false information, they can come after you. Oh yes, which I think is very bad. Now the charges is too much because when they say they get you, some of the charges is 150,000, 20,000, 30,000, some are even 10,000, and the sentence is 25 years, 10 years. Bro, it's not easy. It's not a joke, bro. Remember, all these powers will be given to one person. And imagine if these powers are given to the wrong hand. What do you think it will happen? Currently, we have some police officers who are misusing their power. We are all aware of this because it's always come on news. But the thing is, what about all these powers? The person have the right to take your asset, seize your asset, freeze your account, whether financial account or whatever account it is. Remember, they are doing this with the use of AI, and that is very dangerous because AI can make a mistake, and that's where a lot of people will be put in prison before later they will find out that these people are not guilty. If you want to exercise this, then in fact, you people need to build a lot of prisons. At least every community to have 2 prisons because this is very dangerous and a lot of people will go to jail. In fact, we will go jail basa basa basa. To imagine AI, all those who have been using AI, they know how it works. Even TikTok here, when you post some videos, AI can tell you that your video is violating their community guidelines. Until one of their agent or representative cross-check the video and find out that, in fact, the video have nothing to do with going against their community guidelines. So imagine if AI is being used to detect these criminal activities they are talking about, then a lot of innocent people will be in jail before investigation will be conducted. And this is very serious if it happens like this. You can imagine this. If AI detect that, in fact, this guy is a scammer because he do this, he do that, they can even arrest you before investigation will start. And imagine you can spend 1 to 2 months in prison. If they find out that you are not guilty, they will not compensate you. They will not do anything. And I think it's bad. The compensation aspect is very necessary. So that the people who will be responsible for arresting and doing those activities, they will make sure that yes, they are doing their work correctly. Because refusing to do it in an appropriate way will lead to compensation of the one you accused. And I think this is the best way they should have done it. Majority don't understand this. They thought it's all about scammers. So if you are not scamming, you are safe. Is that so? The answer is no. Now you can even post a video online saying, let's take an example. The President of the Republic of Ghana is using 4 different iPhones. iPhone 12, 13, 14, and 15. Maybe you have post this information online. Now they can go to the President's house and find out whether or not the statement you post online is true. And if it is not, one, they have the right to seize your phone and go through the contents in your phone without any warrant. Remember, without any warrant. So they don't need the court intervention for this. They don't need the judicial service intervention for this. They can do it on their own due to the powers given to them. One, they can even arrest you and send you to jail. So you can imagine saying the president is using 4 phones, but because you don't have any evidence, you are going to jail for that. After investigation, its investigation is conducted and it revealed that it is true that the president is using 4 different iPhones. That's where they will release you. And in fact, this time you are coming home with nothing. Nobody is going to compensate you. But remember, your time has been wasted. This time you would have used it to do your job, take care of certain things, but all these things have been wasted. And I think this is very serious. In fact, you people should do something about it because this bill, well, I'm sure they will do something about it because it's very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous, especially the people who are going to exercise those functions. If power is given to the wrong people, imagine, bro, these people can control you as you think it is. My little advice is that they should adjust the bill, and beside, power should be handed over to the appropriate people. Because if care is not taken, a lot of innocent people will end up in prison.